We're gonna push?
Yep, see what happens.
Rescuing a 70 Boss Mustang
Find something solid
out of the
to
middle
push
of the
on
country.
Make sure it has wheels.
here. How we doing?
Doing okay on this side. Right on this side.
It's rolling.
Alright. Well,
Did the battery show it was taking a charge?
yep. Lift up that off of there and we'll drag it this way. Rusting through here. Valve covers off. They're starting to fit up. Yep.
We lost the owner to this Mustang 2 years ago last May. And it's just been sitting there, and it's going to live with one of the kids now. I can't stress enough, get a will.
Fire right up a little starting fluid. It's got the mechanical fuel pump on
I got well, he opened the door.
Yep, dome lights on.
Well, that don't seem right there. Dark? No. Cable off the short? Yeah. Yeah. It'll get us where we're going.
And it's all the way over.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it looks like it's brand new.
Well, it didn't get driven much once it was done.
We're gonna pour gas in it or starting fluid? Probably gas.
I'd say pour, a cap full of gas in it or something.
That ain't 50-50.
That's pure water.
Oh wow. It's empty.
Oh, stud's coming out of the carburetor. He bought this car in 1971 when he came home from Vietnam.
I don't know where the water went in it. It's gone.
It sat and sat and sat, needing to be restored, and he finally got it done, and then he lost his life not long after that. There was no will. The kid had to go into probate. And now it's all settled, and finally it's going to go live with one of the kids. So, again, this made me go get a will. Don't put it off. It cost me less than $500 to go get a will, just saying that my family gets my stuff. Everything was just frozen for 6 months until a judge appointed a executor. We know it hasn't been started since 2 years ago last May, and probably before that.
What's the miles show on it, Tony?
It's showing 71,000. And Dean, you think that 71,000 is original?
I bet it is.
Yep.
Yeah, I would say so.
We'll try starting it, Tony.
Think it's ready?
Well, I want to see before we point it.
Turns over pretty good.
Yeah, it did. I'm surprised that battery
It's
like
like,
it did.
yeah, because we've had a couple cold winters.
No shit. Just sitting in here.
No, not yet.
Showing almost a quarter tank of gas.
You got oil pressure?
Yep. Where? Got a little bit of gas leak. Dripping gas.
That means the gasket dried up on the bowl.
Yeah.
You think what?
The gasket dried up on the
You
bowl.
think if
so
we tighten
it's-
it and make
You can
it,
see it pouring out.
Yeah.
You got a puddle here.
Let me get a screwdriver and see if I can tighten
I think if you just tighten these, it might stop.
Some nasty smelling gas already. Boy, it don't last long.
Excellent.
That's coming out of the
Injector pump.
accelerator pump,
Yeah.
probably where it's all.
Oh wow. I might need a kit.
Well, it probably just needs to take it off. These things dry up so fast anymore. On my XL, that accelerator pump, that rubber just cracks. You can't buy good ones anymore. Especially with this gas that you're putting in there.
And shit like that's just going to continue to happen to us.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to do it, Dean. Because I think it's coming out of the accelerator pump.
Yeah.
The carburetor's going to have to come off.
Watch this.
Oh, yeah.
As long as it's not hot, you get it up on a trailer, it'll be fine until we get
Yeah.
it where we're taking it.
Okay, it's got, yeah. It'll run long enough to get it on the trailer. Leaking. It's definitely going to need a...
You don't
Gotta
think,
need a kit.
Yep.
There's somebody's sunglasses.
Yeah,
I set them down there.
okay. You don't think we should try to work on that accelerator pump?
You'd have to take that whole carburetor off.
Yeah, the whole carburetor's got to come off. It's got 4 screws from the bottom.
Yeah, I know.
But I mean, there's only 4 screws to hold the carburetor on too.
And then getting one.
Yeah, finding a kit.
Well, you can buy just that if it's in stock.
You might be able to just tighten it and it'll hold.
No, the rubber's cracked. I just went through that on my XL.
Yeah, but it's pouring out the gas.
Yeah, shit.
What started easy?
Yeah.
It did.
Well, it's a Ford. Somebody ain't gonna sit there and crank. God's sakes. If it had been a fucking Chevy, it'd still be fucking around with a battery.
What do you think? Should we try to tighten that up? Or
You ain't lying.
I know I ain't.
you don't think tightening it would help?
Some of it did start easy though.
It did.
It could. But it's just
We're gonna pause it and assess this situation. Well, we're gonna play it safe, and we're gonna see about getting the accelerator pump for this thing, get the carburetor off, get that changed, because it's dumping too much gas. We're afraid a spark or something's gonna catch it on fire. We're not gonna chance it, so stay tuned. All right, we got this carburetor off and inspected it. We don't see anything. The accelerator pump looks fine. We think it was just loose. It wasn't tight at all. So we're going to try starting it again. See if we got any gas leaks this time. You ready? See if we got any leaks. No gas squirting? No leaks. We got to get some air in the tires. See, you just don't know what you're going to find out in the middle of corn and bean fields. There are Fords sitting everywhere though. Definitely a Ford family. I don't know if it did or not. What happened?
Something caught.
Well.
Touch the accelerator
Oh,
and then idle.
I know what problem. You can drive it that fast.
I don't want to go through the shit very bad.
Your tractor will stop you.
My bad. I forgot to put the return spring on.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah, that'll make a difference.
It's right here.
Right there. He didn't ask if there's any springs under there. He just asked if there were tools, didn't he?
That'll probably make a difference.
Should.
Boy.
That whole thing come out, didn't it?
Shut the hood and make sure we.
All right, we're going to try this again. The return spring was off. Now we're going to pull it over and get some air in the tires as she moves. The guy in the car is his brother Dean, and he still has the '69 Mustang that he ordered new right here in town, which is a 4-speed as well, 351. Looks like it got braked. All right, we're gonna get some air in these tires.
Will you get my picture in the car?
I sure will.
Now that I'm all sweaty.
This is Leon's daughter, Stephanie. She would like to get her picture taken in the car.
Got it.
You ready? There, I got several of them for you. Mm-hmm.
Pictures in here too.
I'll show you guys what else is over here that's going to be for sale. The Mustang staying with family. And I don't know much about these. Here's some motorcycles. Some sort of old Harley Davidson Sprint. If you guys know anything about it, please put it in the comments. These kids need some help getting rid of this stuff. We've got a Honda Shadow. I don't know what years any of this stuff is. But once Leon got something, he didn't get rid of it. You know, he bought that Mustang in 1971 when he got back from Vietnam, and he's had it ever since. It's sat in this garage years and years and years till his kids got raised, and he was able to do a complete body off rotisserie restoration on it. Probably 10 years ago, but then he didn't get to enjoy it very long because we lost him. So if you guys know anything about these motorcycles, please comment and help these kids out. They need to get some of this stuff gone. We're getting ready to get this Mustang on the trailer, get it to its new home. All right, we're going to try to get this car on the trailer. Put a little bit of fresh gas in it. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi.
This is Leon's oldest daughter, Stephanie. She wound up being the executor of the will. That's why I said, just please do your family a favor and go get a will so you don't have to put your kids through what they've had to go through. Us losing Leon is the reason that I went and got a will, just so my family doesn't have to go through this, because it had to go into probate. Nothing could be done for 6 months. It had, go in front of a judge. Stephanie had to be appointed executor, but it's all working out now. They're getting the car, and we're wanting to get rid of these motorcycles. So Stephanie are the ones you'll be dealing with if anybody can tell me what these motorcycles are. But Stephanie, how do you remember the car?
How do I remember the car?
Mm-hmm.
Well, growing up, it sat here in this garage, covered in dust. Like, just boxes and stuff, just stuff stored in it, and of course, lots of mice got into it. It just sat there for years and years. And then one day my dad finally spent money on himself and got it fixed up, so I'm really wanting to make sure to take care of it.
Yeah.
Because he loves that car.
Yeah.
And,
He bought it, it's a 1970. He bought it in 1971 when he got back from Vietnam. And then he started a family, and just like everything else, it got put on the back burner.
he put his family first,
Yeah,
always.
yeah,
And never, my dad never does anything for himself. So
No.
when he finally did something for himself, it was that car.
yeah,
And I'm so glad he did. So I want to make sure to take real good care of it.
yeah. And you were born what year?
84.
So
And I'm
you
first
never
born,
even
so-
saw the car move out of the garage one time until he got it fixed up. So,
Nope. Yep.
so, well,
So
that's
it's
it, guys.
Night and day difference.
Yeah.
How it looks now
Yeah.
compared to
Yeah,
how
it's-
it looked when I was growing up.
Yeah, yeah,
I
it-
think we even rode on it when we were little in the dust
Yeah.
because it was so caked on
Yeah.
there.
it was every nut and bolt was touched. I mean, it was a complete body off rotisserie restoration. And now it's just set in here since we lost Leon, and it's going to take some cleaning and detailing to get it back to shape, but
But we're gonna make
Stephanie and the other kids are going to get it back to where it needs to be to make Leon proud.
Yep.
So we'll get this thing to its new home, and thanks for talking to us, Stephanie.
You're welcome. Thank you. So
Okay, now we're on. Yeah, Stephanie's got the paperwork on these motorcycles, so we know what they are. So what do you got here, Steph?
So we've got a 1970 Harley Davidson 350, I believe.
Okay.
And then we have a 1985 Honda Rebel 250.
I'll be that one over
Yep.
there.
And then we have a 2006 Honda Shadow VLX 600.
Okay.
So,
And all this stuff's for sale, and you've got good, clean titles for all of them.
yes, I have
Okay.
titles for everything.
Okay. And we believe, Stephanie believes that he got this Mustang, or this Harley Davidson at about the same time that he got home from Vietnam when he bought the Mustang, so, which would make sense.
I believe, I could be wrong, I'm not 100% sure because if he had motorcycles in here, but never drove them or anything. They just sat in here. So.
Right. So, if anybody's interested in any of that stuff, contact me and I can get you in touch with Stephanie. And we'll go from there.
Guy, he's from Texas. Farmer.
Wave, Stephanie.
He said he's going to
Yeah.
Take a picture of
There's Dean,
Stephanie
Leon's
and
brother.
the title.
You know what's
All right, here we go. Mustang is going to live with family. You never know what you'll find sitting out in the middle of nowhere. 1970 Boss 302, purchased in 1971 by this owner who we lost 2 years ago last May. So, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and stay tuned.